Hi there. Thank you for joining us today. I'm from MI Technology, and we're answering basic questions about cloud and cloud computing in general. So, starting off, what is cloud storage? There are two important distinctions, two primary branches. The first is ephemeral storage. What is ephemeral storage? Ephemeral means fleeting. It doesn't stay around forever. It exists when you have a virtual server running and the storage is attached to it. But when that virtual server goes away, because you cancel it or the host crashes, you lose everything on that ephemeral storage. It's great for a scratch disk, a local disk, or a temporary home for log files, as it's often very highly performant and physically attached to the host. But what if you want the storage to outlive the server? That brings us to our second branch, persistent storage. This persists, continuing to exist even when a virtual server isn't attached. Persistent storage comes in three fundamental flavors: block, file, and object. Block storage is typically attached to a virtual server through the hypervisor. You can attach and detach it as needed. File storage is generally mounted directly to your server via a mount point. It's useful for highly available shares between machines. Object storage is different. You interact with it via an API. It doesn't mount like the others. It's where you store things in buckets, perfect for videos, text, photos, or graphics. It's not for high-performance tasks like databases, but for content that gets read without tight performance limits. Now, how is this billed in the cloud? Two main ways. First, by how much you use, measured in gigabytes per month. Second, by the performance you need. Higher IOPS, or more bandwidth, means higher cost. You're always balancing your application's performance needs with infrastructure cost. For object storage, there are additional considerations, like how often you access the data. It's great for both warm and cold storage. Data you must keep for legal reasons but rarely access can go into low-cost cold storage buckets. These are services that let you sync files and photos across devices. Under the covers, almost all of them are built on, you guessed it, object storage. The performance needs for looking at family photos are very different from an enterprise database, making object storage the perfect, cost-effective foundation. Hopefully that was helpful and useful. If you have more questions about cloud storage, ask in the comments. We have other videos diving into specifics like file or block storage. Let us know what you'd like to learn. Thank you so much for watching.